Los Angeles Clippers are going to go big again with Zubac back in the middle. Here's Ingles. Ingles trying to get out of that shooting slump, and that's a good way to start.
You're right. Get to your strong hand, get an easy opportunity early, try to feel good out of the gates as Kawhi gets his first to go.
9 for 19 shooting performance, 23 points. Here's Mitchell. And Mitchell hits nothing but guarded by Paul George here. Launching the three. Butter. He rejects the screen this time. Same spot, same result.
Right. Push him left, Mark Jones.
It sounds a lot easier than it is in reality. Zubac, say it with your chest. East Jackson fires away. That one a little bit strong. And a quick outlet to Bogdanovic. Gobert running the floor. Got the layup underneath.
Offense. That's a good look at it right there, Mark.
Got an easy transition bucket, and Paul George on the sheet with his fellow French countrymen. And he had already gone down the road with the Clippers and signed with them as Jordan Clarkson on this possession. Here's Clarkson. Tried to take George's ankles and got him. Jazz leading by 6. Mitchell penetrates, launching, got it. Leonard kicks it out. DeMarcus Cousins put Favors in the weight room. Wow. Keep an eye on O'Neal trying to guard Leonard here as he kicks it out to the wing. Cousins inside over Gobert. Batum. Clarkson, the short jumper is pure.
Because let's be honest. Yeah, I mean that as the highest compliment. There's an edge to that group.
Everybody walking around with a puffy chest with the Suns right now. Oni trying to guard George. Kennard can shoot the three and does. At the buzzer count. Jordan Clarkson back the other way. Has a mismatch here against Cousins. Good contest. It didn't matter. That one a little bit strong. And Paul George back the other way. Deep post up by Cousins and an easy bucket. Now just 2 of 7 from the field. Clarkson with the float game. Got it. Evan Mitchell for Utah. Guarded by Leonard. Chasing him around the screen. And finishes with the left hand. Taking on the challenge of guarding Paul George. Leonard misfiring. Got it back. Tries it again and knocks that one home. Again, Mitchell whips it cross court. O'Neal. Over to Clarkson. Let's go with the three. Got it. Paul George kicks it cross court. Batum over to Jackson. One more. And that one drops.
Mark, I know they have some talented individual players who can beat you one-on-one, but I like when the ball moves with them.
Oh, Donovan. Oh, Donovan from deep. Leonard right down Main Street. Boy, O'Neal right up into Paul George. Great defense. George makes tough shots, though, Doris.
Yeah, that's nice.
Great story of player development for the Utah Jazz. And Dennis Lindsey, guy that runs the show. Jackson's back in the ball game for Los Angeles as well. Bogdanovic, a couple of ball fakes, fades away and knocks it home.
He's averaging 31 on 60% and 40%. The Kawhi's been dominant.
Mitchell couldn't get the layup. Great resistance at the rim by Batum. And back come the Clippers. Jackson with a sweet crossover.
Reality show. I just give major props to Chauncey's wife, Piper, for letting all those coaches in her house for 6 weeks, guys.
And one for Donovan Mitchell. George inside. Cousins underneath the bucket. Had it blocked by Gobert. And the Jazz have numbers. Gobert's wide open. They couldn't get it to him. Ingles with a step-back three. Got it! These are focused and locked in. Jazz on an 8-0 run until Kawhi Leonard stopped.
Probably the biggest difference, right, is the ability to make those off-the-dribble three-point shots.
Bogdanovic stops on a dime and knocks down the mid-range. And now the switch. Morris trying to guard him. Sidestep three on the way. Got it! Splash down!
greatest reasons we've seen him continue to blossom in his young career. He said that he has really tried to make strides in finding ways to control the pace of the game. And
because you know that next pass is going to lead to an easy opportunity. Donovan looks comfortable.
Comfortable on that three. Again!
The point of early in the year to us.
Reggie Jackson.
They get to decide the matchup. And with the 5 periodically, he can do that.
Mitchell splits the double team. That shot blocked by Zubac. One coming up short. Jackson throws it ahead into the front court. Nice little jumper, Paul George. Steps through over to Leonard for 3. And Kawhi not
It's important.
A three-point shooting bound to improve for the Clippers. They were first in the league this year. Bogdanovic.
Pounds of nothing but competitor.
Kawhi with a nice jab step and pull-up. Pick it up. They send it baseline. Clarkson raises up and drills the easy one. Jackson has it going in the third quarter. Got it! And one. Reggie to stay in front of him. More senior against Mitchell. Zubac inside, punching it home. 5 for Clarkson against Kennard. That's the matchup he would want. And he banks it home. 3-pointers. And here's the best man for the job, Clarkson, trying to make it 5. Paul George out top, off the Batum screen. Gobert switches onto him. PG draws it, and one. Count it. Kawhi goes quick. Over to Batum. Side pocket 3 is pure.
Clarkson on the floor, so you've got more offensive options with Clarkson and Donovan back.
Tough shot by
This right here. They are making Utah one-on-one players.
Gobert inside. An easy slam. That really improved as a defender throughout his career as he turns that over. Kawhi with those large hands with the slam at the other end.
Initially change sides of the floor.
Good hands by Beverly. They get the steal. Jackson for the lead again, and this time
that triggered some of that action. 14 turnovers now for the Jazz. Wow.
Oh my gosh. Counted by O'Neal.
Yeah, but you got to be thrilled at the quality of shots created.
Bogdanovic got it. Ingles off the screen by Gobert. They give it back to him. He rolls hard into the paint. Slams it home. Count it. The Jazz and Bogdanovic. Ingles kicks it out. O'Neal for 3. It's wet.
The stops and clutch shooting thus far in the last couple.
Ingles got it. Out of his timeout. Bogdanovic all over Kawhi. Got his hands on it, and we're going to have a jump ball. Great defensive by Morris. Clippers got to work quickly here, down by 10. And Jackson does it himself with a little over a minute to go. George with in and out dribble, puts it up, whistle, count it!
Quality shots by being aggressive enough.
They get the switch, he hunts Kennard on the switch. Mitchell! Chris Snyder says that Donovan Mitchell is incredibly competitive, capable of that extra gear. We've seen it tonight. George with a late 3. Ownership in Salt Lake City. And on the verge of going up 2 games to nothing. That'll do it. Utah wins it 117 to 111. Behind.